What is up, everybody? It's the chairman of the United States Department of Nerds, where we are for the people, by the people, and of the people.
It's a trap!
What is up, everybody? And welcome to episode 7 of USDN Shorts. This week, I'm bringing you my recommendations for New Comic Book Day for November the 13th. This week saw 242 new releases and 583 releases overall, according to CLZ.com. So to jump in this week, as always, I'm going to do it by publisher. And my very first one this week is Ahoy Comics. And coming from Ahoy Comics this week, I have Toxic Avenger number 2 right there. Cool cover. I opted to get the one that came with the free trading card as well. I'm really enjoying this. It's a new spin on a classic superhero from New Jersey. Shout out to all my New Jersey friends out there. Up next, we're jumping into DC with Batman Gotham by Gaslight, which has turned into, I don't read a lot of DC, but this has become one of my favorite books to read. I'm really enjoying the story here, coming from Smallville, Kansas. I don't want to give too much of the story away, but that should give you a hint. And it's a really cool cover. For some reason, I really like this cover. That's why I picked it up. The colors and the black motif on it really set it apart, and I really enjoyed that cover. Let's jump into Marvel this week, and Marvel has Psylocke, Volume 1, Issue 1, and Psylocke is returning to her assassin roots and going into the underbelly of the Marvel Universe. And I went with a basic cover. My local comic shop didn't get too many of the variant covers of this one, so I kept it simple. And let's stay in Marvel, but jump into the galaxy far, far away where there lives a cannibalistic tribe of sentient creatures on the planet of Endor, and I am talking about the Ewoks. Number 2, where the Battle of Endor continues. This has been a fun one, and it really is just about the Battle of Endor, and it's been really enjoyable. All right, let's jump into my favorite publisher, Image Comics, this week. And I saved this one for last this week because there's a very special release that happened this week, and I'm excited to show it to y'all. But first, let's jump into Sandwich Witch Case Files number 8. This has been a really good story, watching Sam try to save Twitch's life, and it continues to get good. So highly recommend this one to y'all if y'all haven't read this one yet. Let's stay within the Spawn universe and jump into Violator number 3. This has been another really good story. And Violator finds himself in a European a long time ago. And he's caught between a war between the Hellspawn and Angels. So it's been really good. Highly, highly recommend this if you have not read it yet. But now, the special release this week, we have... So let's start from the beginning on this one. Image/Skydance attained the rights to G.I. Joe. And this week, we get G.I. Joe, Vol 1, Issue 1, and Image is calling this the biggest release in a decade, which is freaking huge to say something like that. But let's jump into it. Oh, and by the way, this comic book had the most variants this week with 49, which is a lot of variants. If somebody picked up all these variants, God bless your checkbook. But let's jump into the two that I picked up this week. I picked up a Tom Riley cover, and it's a foil variant. So hopefully you can get a good image of that. This one was really cool. I enjoyed the cover of this. And I'm looking forward to reading it as well. But the second one I picked up is from one of my favorite artists, Jenny Frism. And this was a really cool cover. And I think this is a new character for G.I. Joe. So I'm looking forward to diving into it and figuring out who this character really is. So that's my recommendations for the week of November the 13th. Let us know what you picked up this week at your comic book shop. And maybe throw some recommendations for us to read in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this 7th episode of USDN Shorts. I did record my 6th episode last night with a friend of mine. He wanted to do an interview with me. And so we did that live last night on the Facebook page and on YouTube if you want to go and check that out. Thank you, everybody, for rocking with me with these shorts. I've really been enjoying presenting them to y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please hit that like, subscribe, and share us with your friends and family. And on behalf of myself and the United States Department of Nerds and the Council of Nerds, this short is USDN approved.
It's a trap!